But I want to bring something up for us just to bring this thing home because some folks are looking at the rhetoric as only a surface thing and nothing to be really concerned about. So I want to bring this up.
Mhm.
And we got to understand the domino effect of what we're dealing with here. Q, you want to touch on what you dropped in the chat, Q, before we go to this clip
No,
or no?
that's just once again that's the sentencing guidelines,
Right.
the
Okay.
base guidelines. If you assault an ICE officer, and when I mean assault is if an ICE officer puts their hands on you to stop you, prevent you, the minute that you touch him or her, that's an assault. You resist, that's the other charge. That's just basic assault. Let alone anybody knows how these jobs work. You get hurt on your job, a lot of people that's their way out.
Watch this. The Democrats can promote aggressive assaults because they see the masses as collateral damage.
That part. Come on. Come on.
You're not going to see Jeffries out there on those front line, but he's going to blow the whistle and send you out there, and you assault one of these ICE officers, you going to jail.
Come on. Yeah.
You going to jail for a minute. But that's what they do. They will have you out there, get you all railed up. He's like a hype man right now.
A hype man. Come
He,
on.
he's a carnival barker. And let us remember that Hillary Clinton was celebrating all the black folks getting killed in 2015 and 2016 as essential for the Democrats to win. Black people getting killed is a fundraiser, and it was for the NAACP. In fact, Medgar Evers was one of the biggest fundraising things that ever happened to the NAACP. That's why you hear about him so much. The NAACP didn't make much money off of Harrietta Moore that got blown up Christmas Day, 1951. So you don't hear about them because they didn't make as much money. Because, people think about Florida and orange juice, whereas Mississippi and the dude getting shot in his driveway, he had the nice, good-looking wife, Myrlie Evers, that you could do something with, plus it was the 60s. We're fundraisers, whether we're in jail, whether they're stealing your organs, whether it's a school-to-prison pipeline, whether black homeless people are profit center, as long as the money doesn't serve us. So if you want to be a sucker, if you just have to be a suicide crash dummy for homoerotic boule sellout traitors or for white supremacists, be our guest. Nobody's begging for you to live. In fact, I think that black folk would probably be better off with the Warsaw Ghetto scenario to find who the real fighters are. All the lazy ass fence riding, ignorant coons. And I'm going to say, I got cuss out black people for a couple of minutes. I've traveled all over the world, people, and there's more information on black Americans in this country. I mean, it's busting at the seams on the internet and everywhere else. We're a goddamn disgrace that we need to be resuscitated every 5 minutes with historical facts to have fucking self-worth. It's a disgrace. You know what? There are the people that don't need to know one great person that people existed to grow a pair of nuts and stand up. I'm saying niggas talk about pyramids and everything else, and you can't get the nigga to pick up a broken bottle off the street in which he lives. What the hell is wrong here? And I'm going to tell you, we got to get to it. We're going to have to choose to be the devil's people. And you know what? The nice thing about all the little pagan shit for all you that are in this Afrocentric stupidity, even the Nation of Islam had a human sacrifice back in the 1930s, Brother Mizell. Remember they stabbed the dude in the chest in front of the people? Oh, all of these religions, and including the gay religion, believe in human sacrifice. And they do all these rituals and stuff. That's where all the missing people are, the milk cartons and shit. If you guys need to be the collateral damage, human sacrifice to the god of white supremacy, be my damn guest. But that goes with being children of the devil. My ancestors, Basil Kelly and Thomas Benjamin Lancaster, two of my great grandfathers in their 70s was slinging guns in the Civil War in their 70s. My folks were God fearing people that understood that part of being a God fearing person says you have to fight as well as pray, right?
Mm.
You got to have something you need to throw down. All of this weakness, when you're a coward and you don't stand up, it's proof that you're a child of the devil.
Scared to death Negroes are my enemy.
Children of the devil go along with evil and don't fight back. And we've always had this discrepancy between black folk that were righteous and black folks that were Satanists. Black folks that you couldn't get off the plantation after Harriet Tubman marched her ass all the way down, risked her life running through dogs, and people got $1 million on their head to help some sorry, raggedy, crusty, complaining, do-good niggas, and they don't want to run. Some of y'all aren't going to be saved. We're looking for the ones that want it. So, be my guest. If you're one of those pathetic Negroes, the kind I can't stand, the kind that when I hear about a mass shooting, say, well, I hope they got some of them. Just save the good ones like Chef CQ. But little raggedy Negroes that won't fight, won't boycott, can't get them to do anything for their people. Y'all already dead to us. So we're not talking about you. But for you folk who got to fight, if you can't do something, you support someone. People criticize Booker T. Washington. Even though he didn't talk militantly, he was supporting people with guns, supporting people, doing everything he could on all sorts of levels. You don't have to fight the same way as, say, Lone Wolf. But you know what? You could say, Mr. Wolf, I don't want to carry a gun. But you know what? What would it take for me to sponsor a couple of young people to learn how to protect themselves?